Our second speaker tonight is Dan Peterson. This is Dan's bio that he just gave me. I'm going to read it verbatim. I'm not going to agree or disagree. Actually, before I start his bio, I would like Carla to give us Dan's objectives this evening. Okay. If you have any.
Dan is hoping to give us a very informative and special speech that we will enjoy, and he will benefit from speaking again.
Thank you. Do we know how long he's speaking for? 5 to 7?
5 to 6, yeah, just 5. 5 to 7.
Okay. Dan is really old and quite forgetful. In view of his current workload, which I know has not been improved with the new tractor, the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off. He blames that on Murphy's Law. Dan Peterson, Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law, Dan Peterson.
Murphy's Law was named for Captain Edward Murphy in 1947, who was working on a project to measure the amount of G's a person could take in deceleration without hurting themselves. And it had a technician who bumbled a little bit, and his comment was, if there's any way to put something together wrong, this guy will find it. And this is my law, Murphy's Law. And it used to be called the law of the sod. It was English, you know, people were called sods. So any time there is something goes wrong, the sods will be affected. You probably don't remember sods. But I wanted to talk to you about a trip that I took to Georgia to rescue my niece, who was stranded there, partially by her own volition, partially by, or mainly by Murphy's Law. Everything that could go wrong with her trip went wrong. She had 2 car accidents, and the car was in the shop for the second time. They were waiting to get it out. She needed somebody to come and rescue her and move her and her 2 children back to Nevada. So I contacted a couple of my buddies, and we decided we were going to, 3 of us in my van, drive out there. Then we'd have 2 drivers each on the way back. We would convoy back, and it would be really simple. Load the stuff between the 2 cars. Well, one of the guys had an appointment on the day we were going to leave, so he couldn't go. Nobody else wanted to volunteer, and so I had to get an airline ticket. So that was the first big faux pas. Something went wrong. I did, fortunately, however, get an airline ticket. I had not been to an airport and the last time I was on an airplane, the airplanes had propellers, okay, so it'd been a while. So I go in there, and here's the gate. TSA gate opens at 5. All these people sitting around, you know, doing nothing but their little things, and I decided I would do something proactive. I'll get up, I'll be the first one at the gate. 4:59, I get up, I go to the gate to wait. Everybody else sees me, they get up and they get in line behind me. I'm going, okay, but I'll be the first one. Gate opens, I run into this little place where they got the TSA people and everything. Run up there, and the lady says, you're in this wrong line, sir, you have to be in that line over there. That's where everybody else went. So I had to go to the back of the line. Okay, so I go there. Then I finally get up to the gate. I'm the last one in the line anyway. And she says, well, you can keep your shoes on, but can you take off your suspenders? And I said, yeah, my pants will fall down, but I can take them off. So I had to take them off anyway. Go through holding up my pants. I get on the plane finally. You ever try to put suspenders on while you're wearing your pants? Without any help? And nobody wants, everyone just stands around watching you? This is not fun. Get on the plane, young lady here with her daughter. Daughter is about 5 years old, sitting there. I look at the kid and I smile and she gives me dirty looks all the way back. She's giving me like I'm gonna attack her or something. I felt like a fugitive pedophile or something. So I get off the plane, go to meet my niece who picked up the car that morning, and the next morning we were gonna have the trailer hitch put on it because we were gonna bring a trailer back with all of her stuff. I'm waiting, and hear this car blowing the horn. She says, I'm right here, I'm right here. And some old Mazda, she's sitting there. So, oh, there you are. I get in the car. Where's your car? Oh, it's in the shop yet. Won't be done till tonight. Well, let's go check on it. We go check on it. Yeah, it'll be done at 8:30 tonight. Because I got stuff to do on the weekend. I got doctor's appointments Monday. I promised my wife I'd be home for the weekend, spend some time with her. So, okay, so we wait. 8 o'clock. We start calling. No answer. They were closed. So the next morning we go, because the next morning at 9:30 she had scheduled to put the trailer hitch on the car, so we had to pick it up. So we go there at 8 o'clock. Well, we'll be a little while, because we're just now getting started on it. Well, okay, so she calls U-Haul, and they said, no problem, bring it in anytime. So then we wait. 12 o'clock. Is the car ready? No, we're waiting on this little piece of trim. And I said, well, put the old piece of trim on the car, but it's scratched. I don't care, put it on. When the new piece comes in, mail it to me and I'll put it on. We gotta go. So, they put the old piece on. Off we go to the U-Haul place. We need a trailer hitch and a trailer. Okay, well, the trailer hitch guy won't be here till 4:30. Alrighty then, I guess we'll wait, but we need a trailer. Okay, there's your trailer. They got a trailer bigger than the car. That ain't gonna work. Okay, then we don't have a smaller trailer. I said, there's a 6x5 right over there. We want that one. Oh, you can't have that one. Somebody else wants that one. I said, well, let me call whoever your boss is and see what we can do. Okay, you can have that trailer. All right, thank you very much. We'll go home and wait. He's there at 4:30. It take about 2 hours. So like 5:30, they call us. Hello, hi, is it ready? Well, we can't put the trailer hitch on your car because we got the wrong trailer hitch because we thought your car had one exhaust and you have two. So no trailer hitch. Okay, but we can rent you a truck and then you put the car in the truck. I'm going, we got 4 people. You can't put 4 people in the U-Haul truck. Okay, we'll rent you a truck then for the same price as the trailer, and you can drive the truck and drive the car. So that's what we had to do. So then we're on our way back. I call my wife. What's the best route? She says, I've been there many times. Am I done already? Can we make this 7 to 9 minutes? Anybody want me to quit now?
Keep going.
Just
You'll be
getting good.
disqualified.
I'll be disqualified. But I have to tell you this because this is terrible. It's tragic. We're on our way back. I call my wife. She says, take 70. I've been there many times. Take 70. You'll be home tomorrow. Okay. So we're on 70. So I'm following my niece. And she goes off that way on 29 in Kansas City, Missouri. And I say, well, oh, I missed the turn. I'll catch you. So we follow the signs and find 70. And we go through Kansas City, Kansas, and we're going across Kansas, and I'm looking for her, and I'm saying, well, okay, I call her, we're going to find you now, because we're going through Kansas, and we're on 70, where are you at? Which mile marker? And she says, I'm on Highway 29 going north through Missouri. All right, I'm going to stop. I stop. We're at the Kansas Speedway. Come and find me. I don't know which way to go. I'm stuck here. Where are you at on Highway 29? I'm by a motel and I have to pee. Okay, what mile marker? I don't know. I'll have to go and check. Okay, so anyway, she checks, finds out which mile marker. I said, don't move, I'm going to find you. And I turn around, we go 100 miles the other way, up through Missouri, and I found her. Then, check the GPS. The shortest way to get home now is 80. All right, we're going to get on 80. We're going to go straight through.
I know.
We will be home by Saturday night. So I tell my wife,
It wasn't in his
we will be
fault.
home by Saturday night. So then,
Don't tell him. Babe. Oh, we got a
So-
last one.
oh, anyway, so then we're buzzing down Highway 80. 3 o'clock in the morning, we're somewhere in Nebraska. And I stopped to get gas.
It's not his.
And my Visa card is declined.
It's okay. He's telling us a story.
And I go, holy cow, it's the only card, because she doesn't have any cards or nothing. And it's declined. And
Tell him.
It's okay.
Tough girl.
speaking of
Just
Murphy's
tell.
Law. Anyway, so, and my card is through Financial Horizons.
It's okay.
This is at 3 o'clock Saturday morning, Memorial Weekend. They're not going to open until Tuesday. I call my wife, help me, what do I do? Call somebody that works at Financial Horizons and see what they can do about turning this thing back on, because I got a couple $100, but that ain't going to get us very far with a big U-Haul, well, it's only 10-footer U-Haul truck, and her car. And we got a passel of miles to go yet. And so she says, well, okay, I'll call, but if the worst case scenario, what I'll do is I will drive east and meet you halfway and give you some gas money. And I'm going, oh boy, that really, you know, isn't going to work. But we're going to try it if worst case scenario, right? So anyway, I start paying for gas with cash, and it's going down really fast, $100 a whack every time you stop. And then Saturday, I finally realized if you call Visa, you can talk to somebody. There's an 800 number. So I called them, and I talked to this lady. And then I had to call my wife again and ask her what my account number is at Financial Horizons, so I can give that to Visa, and my social security number, and a history of where I tried to use the card so she knows I'm the real guy. Took about a half an hour, but she finally said, okay, we're turning it on. Don't ever do this again. No ma'am, I will never do it again. And so then we used the card, and I said, okay, here it is, it's Sunday morning. We're going to get home today, kids. So what I'm going to do to celebrate, I got a couple bucks left, we're going to have a real breakfast, because we've been eating sandwiches. Well, we started out eating sandwiches. She made sandwiches with bologna and mayonnaise and no cooler. Do you know how long bologna and mayonnaise with no cooler lasts? Not very long. Okay. So we go to a restaurant at this truck stop place. Yes, sirree. We picked the worst, greasiest restaurant in the whole state of Utah with the worst coffee you ever had in your life. Couldn't drink the coffee. Nobody could eat their food. So what did we do? This is really smart. You can't eat your food because it's so bad and greasy, so you put it in a go box and take it with you. Does that really take brains? And then a couple stops later you throw it away because you can't stand the smell anymore in the vehicle. Anyway, we finally made it home 10 o'clock Sunday night. And so then I got the opportunity to fill the truck and turn it in, and everything was fine, and we've decided that we're not going to help anybody anymore ever again, forever and ever. Murphy's Law is the one that I blame for this whole fiasco. But I think in this case, Murphy had a little help. So, fellow Toastmasters, that's my story of the wonderful trip with just me and Murphy.
You scared her.
And Did I scare her?
Yeah, she was worried about you.
I know, and she's so sweet too, and I felt bad. I wanted to go and give her a hug.
We don't want to help her though.
No, I don't want to scare her
And she's
anymore.
definitely not getting any money.
No, I did not want to. I did not want to help her
Is that what she was
take her home.
Just because he was talking so loudly?
Well, just talking, up here talking, but what's wrong?
Yeah,
Suzanne, you want to take over since Kathy?
yeah.
Oh,
You want? I used to work here. I was the first CNA hired by this place, as a matter of fact.
See you there?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
me and Judith. I don't know if you know Judith, but yeah, wonderful day. Thank you.
Little Judy that has a border collie?
What?
Little Judy that has a border collie?
No, I don't think, she works grapes, I don't think she has a border collie, might be a different one, just, I don't even know her last name.
Is
Oh,
she
you're
okay,
back.
I
Kathy?
think so. I found somebody to help her.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you.
You are wonderful, Kathy, you should be a nurse. Or at
Are you
least,
taking a minute to write down a note, a minute on the clock, please?